Oh. Good. Alright. When I first began a lesson with Mike today, he tended to hit the ball either fat or thin, and when solid contact was made, it was hardly a straight ball. The ball flight, for the most part, was low. He had a lot of trouble getting it off the ground, being his first time out on the range and such. He had a consistent fade, slice, path to every shot. What he needed work in, ball flight law related, he definitely needs work on his centerness. He set up a lot with the ball near the hosel, sometimes closer to the toe, which was causing a lot of his off shots. Mike's club face was often slightly open also when he approached the golf ball, which was causing his fade for the most part. Mike's tempo was also slowly off too. He would come back slower and come through the ball a lot faster, which was contributing to the inconsistency in his flight path, and also his weight distribution needed work because for the most part he was finishing with his balance off, usually more weight towards his backswing. I mean towards his backside, his legs. As an instructor, possible lesson progressions include try to explain to Mike the ball needs to be more center in order for it to bounce off the club face straightly. Also that the club face needs to be lined up horizontally to the ground in order for it to come through with a solid contact at the right angle, because often he might have had the toe up higher than and the hosel closer to the ground, which was causing shaky shots. Could also try to explain the grip better to Mike, having that he had a very weak grip when we first started. In the second face on video, in the slow motion one, you could see that that was after the fact that I addressed that with Mike, and I strengthened up his grip a little bit to try to avoid the strong slices and fades that he was hitting. I could also demonstrate as an instructor a few personal tricks to Mike. Might help him learn to hit the ball cleaner and avoid those fat and thin shots. One trick that helped me when I was learning this was to use something smaller, such as a broken tee or a ball mark, and with a relaxed golf swing, just pick it up, pick it through the ground. Do this for about like 5 to 10 golf swings. Get the hang of picking this small object off the ground, hitting it clean, and then you replace that object with a golf ball, and you should have a better idea of where to hit in order to make solid contact. Wrapping up and describing the experience, I mean, as an instructor, I was able to fix a few of Mike's beginning mistakes, which was one starting with the grip, as well as his stance. He started a little open, so I closed his stance up, and the grip, like I said before, I strengthened it up a little bit, try to get it going a little straighter, maybe drawing the ball rather than the strong slicey that he originally had. Um, Next time, in order to improve, I mean, I might give a little more hands-on demonstrations. But for this first time out, I didn't want to take away some of the fun for the beginning of golfer experience. So I wanted him to take the majority of the shots and just try to tweak around with a few things that needed improving. And I mean, through this experience, I learned a lot. Um, Majority of that, patience and a positive attitude are probably two of the most important things while dealing and teaching a beginner golfer. Um, when we first began, I could tell Mike was getting really discouraged with a lot of shanks and dribbles, fat shots. But I mean, after we made a few changes, we got his grip better. We went through a couple techniques, uh, couple swing changes. I could see with a little motivation that he was starting to believe in himself once he was getting the ball in the air, and he was starting to enjoy it a lot more. I mean, this was a great experience, and I was really happy to get the opportunity to teach my friend the game of golf. And yeah, thank you.